Okay, so I just dropped the little kidlets at school, and I'm heading home. I have to go to the pharmacy after and pick up a prescription for my mom. She works, we say upriver. She works at a fishing camp upriver, and she works there during the summer, so we don't get to see her very often. She's usually gone from like the end of May until end of August, sometimes beginning September. So yeah, she's gone for a while. She'll come home once, and she'll come home like once a summer there type of thing, and visit for a couple days. But yeah, so I don't know if I had mentioned it in one of my other videos. There's been some family things going on here. Now, one of my uncles, what happened was, I don't know, last year or something, he ended up walking into work and he had a stroke, or a heart attack. I think it was a stroke. So anyways, and then he kind of recovered from it, but not fully. He was still, you know, like, he was in the hospital the whole time, having someone taking care of him, but, you know, he could speak and things like that. Not like very, very clearly all the time there, but so everything seemed fine. And the other day, a couple days ago, he got up from where he was sitting, and they don't know if he might have had a seizure or something happened like that type of thing, but he ended up falling. And he didn't catch himself at all. Like, you know, most times if you fall, you try to protect your face, and he didn't. He fell flat on his face, breaking pretty much every bone in his face. His nose is broke. His palate is like hanging in his mouth. I'm sorry if I'm grossing you guys out. He's missing pretty well all of his teeth. So yeah, he was in rough shape, and basically they had to sign to give him morphine because his heart is not very good. And so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Like, they were kind of talking as if the morphine was just keeping him comfortable, and more or less it was going to deteriorate his heart even faster. So I really don't know what's going on for him, but a little we're not like religious people ourselves. We don't go to church or nothing like that, but if you guys, those of you who do pray, if you could say just a little prayer for him, not to suffer, for him not to suffer, because yeah, so that's, and yeah, so our family's been taking a hit this year, let's just say. It's not very fun. So yeah, so I'm gonna go home and get ready. We're gonna head to town in a little bit. I gotta go pick up some milk and things like that. I have a few dollars on me. I don't want to spend it all because tomorrow Jay's got dialysis, and I'm gonna take my son so that he can get his soccer cleats. He is loving soccer, so I'm very happy that we put him in that. Keeps him occupied. And another thing is, because we're a community where we are, it's French, so most of the people are French, not everybody, but the school is French and the soccer is French, and so it'll be good for him because he'll be able to keep up with the French, and he'll be able to see friends and stuff throughout the summer, so that'll be really good. Alright, so I'm almost home, and I'm gonna go make myself a coffee and just relax for maybe an hour, and then I'm gonna head to town. I got some errands to run and all that stuff, so I will see you guys later. It's okay. Okay, so we are home, and it is raining. Raining. Got a couple things. I didn't get too much. I just picked up couple of groceries that we needed, some things that we didn't need. I ended up picking up his cleats. and his shin pads. So he'll have that. He'll be very happy. Hopefully he'll like them. We got them on clearance for, I think the shoes were $17 at Canadian Tire. So that was awesome. So now I'm just I could go to sleep. I really could. I like the weather when it's rainy and that, but I'm just like, oh. All this lack of sleep is catching up with me. So I'm gonna go in the house and I'm gonna unload everything and do a little video. Oh, excuse me. And then after that, I think I'm going in the bath. My brother-in-law is picking up the kids tonight, so I'm just gonna go soak in the tub. My legs are so sore. So, alright, I just wanted to show you guys that. I'll show you guys what we got, what I picked up. Okay, so this is what we got. I think it was mostly at Walmart. So, we got some more apple juice. And then, I never tried this before, but I'm going to try the French onion. It was only like $2, so I'm going to give that a try for some chips. And then I bought my regular Tostitos cheese. We got some onions. Not onions. I thought these were... I had to check and see, but I was sure that they had stickers on them for clearance. And then I got some strawberries and then Rice Krispies. And I got my son some sour cream and onion rings for the weekend. Hot dogs were on sale. If it's nice this weekend, I'm going to try to get out and roast some hot dogs on the fire. I got 1 cream of celery, the Great Value, and I got 2, just because I was hungry at the time and it looked good, 2 chicken and rice soups. So I'll put those in my pantry. And then I needed another butter, so I got one of those. And then I had seen a recipe on Facebook, or I think it was Facebook, going around with these. So it's not a recipe, it's just how they make it. So whenever I do that, I will bring you guys along and show you guys what I'm going to do. But I have something in mind for these. And then we got a little bit of candy. Jay got some sweet tarts. I friggin' love Hot Lips, and I didn't even know that they had them. And I seen them, and I was like, I am grabbing some of those. So I got myself some Hot Lips. And then Jay had picked these up the other day. He didn't like them, but Riley and I thought they were good. So they're only $1, and it's filled with little pieces of that candy. And then Jay grabbed the tropical Sour Patch Kids, which I'm excited to try. Those are cute. I don't know what the flavor is. There's pineapple, passion fruit, paradise punch, and tropical twist. So that should be interesting. And then, of course, I shopped the discount shelf, so sorry about that, I ran out of memory. But yeah, I like the discount shelves, so I picked this up for $2.50. And then we're going to have some of this corn tonight. It was $1. It's not the prettiest looking corn, but I'm going to make some of those up tonight for sure, for supper. And then this bag here was a $1.98. And you get 2 turnips, 3 mats of carrots, and a cabbage. So I thought that was a great deal. I'll just gonna peel up the carrots, and maybe one of these nights I'm gonna make turkey. So I'll probably make a turnip with the turkey, and then I've got this to make coleslaw. So, and then this big old Napa cabbage was only $2. So I picked that up, and I figured we could have that in our stir fries, and I might, if I have enough, maybe make, I think this is what you need for kimchi, if I'm not mistaken. I'll have to go do a little bit of research, but if I have all the ingredients, I just might make myself some of that. And then we have some grapefruit. Those were only $2.38 for all of those. Some of them are starting to It's just most likely the skin, but we'll use those up. And then I just picked myself up 2 little chocolate milk, which I'll probably end up sharing one with my son for supper. And then the main reason we went to town was because we needed milk. So I got some milk. So I think that is it. Oh, I'm going to show you the stuff we got at Canadian Tire. Just give me a second. I got him some knee pads, some shin pads, sorry. And then I just picked him up a little ball. It was like $6. Just a little soccer ball so that he can play outside here with. And these are his cleats. So hopefully they fit. They're a size 2, so I'm going to try them on when he gets home, and if they don't fit, I'll bring them back, and we'll exchange them tomorrow. But I'm thinking they're going to fit. And then he's got his uniform that he got last night, so I picked this up at Canadian Tire for him. This is my Canadian Tire receipt. There was also at that $6.99 up there is a great big thing of Old Dutch laundry soap. And then the ball was $7.99. His shoes, we saved $27. They were $17.93. So they were like 40-some dollar pairs of shoes. And then the shin pads, the same thing. We paid $7.43 and we saved $7.56. So they were a good $15 pair of. So in all, we saved $34.62 today at Canadian Tire. And now he's all set for soccer. Alright, it seems like the only time that I talk to you guys, I'm in the car. Oh, and I'm bouncing around. I'm trying to go slow. I'm going to pick up the kids right now. I wasn't supposed to be. My brother-in-law was supposed to be. And I was having a nice, hot, relaxing bath because my legs are sore, and sends me a text last minute asking me if I could pick them up because it wasn't done. So I got out and got ready, and so, but I kind of got a headache, so they kind of bicker really bad, my son and my niece, like brother and sister. I think even worse than brother and sister. And my niece, I've had her like every morning and every night, and she's good on her own. So when they're together, they just bicker and fight about anything. And so yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave Riley over with Jay, and I'm gonna bring Hannah to her place and stay there until one of her parents get home. And then that way there I don't have to listen to the bickering and give my head a little bit of a break. So, and then I'll also be able to upload these videos while I'm over there, because my internet, I did a video saying that it wasn't working, and then I got it working, and it does what it wants. Honest to God, it's 1 minute it works, 1 minute it doesn't. I have no idea. I'm just tired of dealing with these people, and I don't really have a choice because that's basically the only like internet provider, I guess, around. So yeah, that sucks for sure. And I've complained numerous times. They're just, I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, as you can see, it's raining. I like it when it's raining, but it just makes me so sleepy today. I could literally just crawl up and go back to bed. So, yeah. I think I finished my grocery haul. That should be up before this clip. What else? I'm hoping that all this rain will make our garden grow. Can't wait to see everything start to come along there and growing. And I still have things to plant. I'm not done planting, but one of my fans had asked, one of my fans on YouTube had asked if, oh no, it wasn't on YouTube, it was on Instagram. had asked about garlic, if I planted it in the summer and harvested in the fall, and I think that's what you do with garlic. I'm not sure. I'm not, a lot of these vegetables that I'm growing, it's kind of like my first time, so, and I just go with it. I don't, like, I'm just going with it. I don't put anything in its proper, like, you know how they say some things grow better together. I don't really worry about that too much, but alright, so I'm down here and I will see you guys in a bit.